In the shadowed realm of the Rakshasas, thunder cracked, volcanoes raged, and the earth itself trembled. For a child, unlike any other, had just been born. He was the son of the fearsome Asur Vajranga and his fierce queen Vajrangi. The skies wept, the winds howled, nature herself recoiled. The boy's name was Tarak. It meant the mighty one. He grew at an unnatural pace, his body like stone forged in fire, his gaze sharp as lightning. He was no ordinary child. Even the bravest whispered his name with fear. But Tarak was not satisfied with strength alone. With his mother's blessing, he left for the forest of Madhu to perform a penance so terrifying it shook the heavens themselves. For 400 years he meditated, standing on one leg and then on one toe, surviving on nothing but air and smoke, eyes fixed to the sun, his body aflame with discipline. Moved by this unshakable devotion, Lord Brahma finally appeared. "What do you seek, child?" he asked. Tarak bowed and replied, "Grant me strength unmatched in all the three worlds, and let death come to me only at the hands of Shiva's son." Brahma hesitated, but the penance could not be ignored. He granted the boons. With this power, Tarak returned. Crowned by Shukra, the guru of Asuras, he became Tarkasur, king of demons. And with that crown came terror. He invaded Swargalok, toppled Indra from his throne, and declared himself the new ruler of the cosmos. He protected his own people, yes, but tormented the gods, plundered their treasures, and cast a shadow over all three realms. The Devas trembled. A prophecy had been fulfilled. Only Shiva's son could defeat him. But Shiva had no son. Not yet. Far away in the snow-laden Himalayas, night had fallen. The wind stilled. The world held its breath. And in this silence, Shiva gently placed his hands over Parvati's eyes. "Are you ready?" he whispered. With a smile, he removed them, revealing a sky ablaze with starlight. Galaxies spun like wheels of light. Stars shimmered like scattered diamonds. The universe breathed. "It's beautiful," Parvati gasped. Wrapped in moonlight and snow, they embraced. Two divine souls, one eternal love. But their moment of bliss was shattered. From the swirling mist, a figure stepped forward. Her body smeared in ash, her eyes hollow with grief. It was Rati, the wife of Kamdev, the god of love, who had once tried to awaken desire in Shiva's heart. "My lord is ashes now," she wept, "burnt by your third eye. And yet you celebrate your love, while I wander cursed and alone. Was it his crime to bring love into the world?" Shiva's gaze fell to the ground. Remorse clouded his eyes. "He still lives," he said, "not in body, but in spirit. He will return. In Dwapar Yuga, he will be born again as Pradyumna, son of Krishna and Rukmini. And you, Rati, you shall be Mayavati. You will find each other again. But Rati's sorrow turned to fury. That is yugas away, she cried. Why must I suffer for ages? And in that moment of pain, she cursed. Until I am reunited with my Kamdev, you, Parvati, shall not bear a child. A dreadful silence fell. Even Nandi froze. Parvati's smile faded. Shiva stood still. The cosmos rippled with shock. The gods above gasped, and the stars seemed to dim. A curse had been cast, and the fate of the universe had just shifted. In the quiet cradle of Himalayas, Parvati stood alone, her heart heavy with a curse, as the universe waited for a miracle. Hidden beneath the snowy peaks, she watched a mother snow leopard play with her cubs. A bittersweet smile tugged at her lips, but her eyes welled with unshed tears. The curse of Rati echoed within her, a childless fate, despite her boundless love. Just then, a gentle voice broke the silence. It was Nandi. He stepped forward with reverence. "O Divine Mother," he said, "you are Jagat Janani, Mother of the universe. No curse can dim your eternal light." Parvati said nothing, but a flicker of hope returned to her eyes. Far above, in the halls of Swargalok, Tarkasur's tyranny thundered on. The gods, desperate, gathered once more at the feet of Brahma. If not Parvati, they asked, then who can bear the child destined to destroy Tarak? The only one who can hold Shiva's divine seed is Goddess Ganga. And so, radiant like moonlight on water, Ganga agreed. With the help of Agni, Shiva's ascent was entrusted to her. The 5 elements, air, fire, water, earth and space, blessed the union. And on the 6th day of the bright fortnight of Margashirsh, in a quiet forest of Saragras, a miracle unfolded. A divine child was born, his skin glowing like 1,000 suns, his eyes bright as dawn. The world paused. Celestial drums thundered, fragrant winds swept through the cosmos, flower petals rained from above. The gods rejoiced. Vishnu smiled. Brahma blessed him. The cosmos exhaled. They named him Skanda, also called Murugan, Kumar, Shanmukha. He was the son of Shiva and Shakti, commander of the divine armies, the flame that would end darkness. The Kritikas, luminous maidens from the Pleiades constellation, descended from the sky. "We will raise him," they said, cradling the radiant child in their arms. Skanda's childhood was unlike any other. He leapt through clouds, he played with lightning, he smiled at storms. But soon, destiny stirred. He climbed a mighty peak where thousands of demons ambushed him. With a single flash of his celestial spear, he struck them down. The mountain trembled and shattered beneath his feet. Then came Indra, furious and unaware. He hurled his thunderbolt, but Skanda only smiled. With a divine shimmer, he split into 3 blazing forms: Shak, Vishak, and Naigama. They surrounded Indra, glowing like suns. Overwhelmed and confused, the king of gods fled. And Skanda, untouched, stood atop the broken peak, laughing like the very wind. When he returned, a familiar figure awaited him. It was Nandi, his father's most loyal companion. He bowed low. "O Skanda, the time has come. The gods await their commander. Your destiny is calling." And in the heavens, Tarkasur stirred. The war had not yet begun, but the warrior had arrived. A golden chariot tore through the sky. As gods gathered, conches blew, and the son of Shiva returned, ready to face his destiny. The peaks of Kailash shimmered with light. Parvati had adorned the mountain in celebration. The streets glistened with gems. The air was thick with jasmine, music, and anticipation. From afar, Skanda approached in a radiant chariot. The sky thundered with drums. Apsaras like Rambha danced in joy. Sages, gods, siddhas, and even Vishnu himself had gathered. This was no ordinary return. This was a divine homecoming. Skanda stepped down. He looked into the eyes of Parvati, his mother in spirit. She trembled with hope, and then he ran into her arms. Shiva embraced his son with pride. Parvati kissed his forehead, tears of joy flowing like a sacred river. A Niranjan rite was performed on the mountain top. Flames danced in golden bowls. Skanda sat in Parvati's lap, her face glowing with maternal bliss. He leapt into Shiva's lap, tugging playfully at Vasuki, bringing laughter to gods and sages alike. Then came the divine gifts from gods who saw their future in this boy. Surya gifted a chariot faster than thought. Kuber gave his shining mace. Indra offered Airavat, his majestic elephant. Shiva placed the mighty bow Pinak in his hands. And from Twastra, a celestial city and throne near Kailash itself. Finally, Vishnu stepped forward and crowned him Senapati, supreme commander of the divine armies. Skanda, radiant and young, now ruled with the suzerainty of the universe. But far away, in the shadowed stronghold of Rakshasa's Sthal, Tarkasur stirred. He had heard of Skanda's return, and he laughed, a roar that cracked the skies. He summoned an army born of nightmares, 10,000 strong, each with limbs like iron and breath of flame. At the confluence of the Mahi River and ocean, the final war began. The gods advanced, Skanda leading the charge. His spear gleamed like a star. Indra, Varun, and other gods flanked him. Battle drums echoed like thunder. Both sides roared like lions. Then they collided. Swords clashed, clubs shattered bones, arrows darkened the skies. Blood flowed in rivers. Headless corpses littered the field. Vultures and jackals circled. Indra struck Tarka with his thunderbolt. The Asur fell, only to rise again and impale Indra with his own weapon. Indra collapsed. Panic spread. The gods faltered. But before chaos consumed them, Veerbhadra, the fierce servant of Shiva, arrived. With his Ganas, he attacked Tarak, tridents flying like lightning. Still, Tarak endured. Enraged, Veerbhadra invoked Shiva's name and struck again. But Shiva appeared and halted him. "It is not your battle," he said. "The son must end what the father began." Then came Skanda. He bowed before his parents, invoking their blessings, and charged. The final duel began. Skanda versus Tarakasur. Spear met spear, blow met blow. Both warriors invoked mystical mantras, Vetalik, Khecharka, Praptika, each enhancing their power. They struck each other's hearts, heads, and limbs. Skanda fell unconscious once, but rose again, fierce as a lion, unstoppable. With the brilliance of Shiva pulsing through his spear, he finally shattered all of Tarka's limbs. And with one final divine thrust, he pierced the heart of the Asur. Tarakasur fell. The earth shook, the skies lit up, and silence spread before joy erupted. The Asur army crumbled. Many fled to Patal. Some surrendered. Others vanished into the shadows. The gods wept with joy. The heavens rejoiced. Back in Kailash, Shiv and Parvati embraced their son again. He had not only fulfilled his destiny, he had redeemed a world once lost. They kissed his head and held him close. Skanda's name became immortal, echoing across lands and ages. Murugan, Kartikeya, Shanmukha, Kumara, the son of Shiva and Shakti, the boy who became a god, the god who became legend.